Don't force the funk.
Yo, sound me into my monitor. Get my monitor right. Yep, I need y'all to feel me. I need you to feel me. Good evening, everybody. How y'all doing? My name is Kaelin, and I got a couple original works to play for you guys tonight. Some you might know, some you might not know. Yeah, it's just for the ones that want to hear just the beats, just the vibes. So, yeah, let's get to it.
Yeah, look, you ain't gotta scroll no more. You ain't gotta compromise for these hoes no more. You ain't gotta lie to them when it's just so. Real stars in this bitch, you should take a photo like. Pose for the pictures, showing all teeth like dentists. Stepping on my habitat just to check them stats. Like, yeah, I think I can average that. But I'm holding back for is it fair vanity? Too much power turn into insanity. We all seen it, drunk off power and access. Hard to point the blame like who do we address? Young niggas wildin', OGs condoning. I won't judge, should I probably taste the moment? If I was in their shoes, what would I do? City where we from, ain't nothing to lose. If you ain't from here, shut the fuck up. Don't wanna come here, shut the fuck. You get it right. People come here for the city life. Scared to go south and they scared of the city life. Making content just to make content. Disrespect the art form like the arms don't bend, like the legs don't break. All the things I hate, feeling for some real shit, little baby. Just you ain't gotta scroll no more. You ain't gotta compromise for these hoes no more. You ain't gotta lie to them when it's just so. Real stars in this bitch, you should take a photo like.
Yo. my voice right now, drop some emojis in the chat. Let's go. We're about to begin Makers FM. You are now tuned in to Makers Radio, the best in the world. If you don't know, now you know. Let's go. Yes, sir. Let's go, everybody. How's everybody doing right now? We are live. Gonna do a little camera check real quick. How's everybody feeling? It is currently July the 3rd, 5:38 p.m. Eastern. I got my energy drink. We are live. Silver Rose says, getting ready for church right now as we speak. Let's go, brother. We are live from the one and only space. Judah says that hat is fire. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, you peeped the hat. You peeped the hat. Slight little adjustment. I may have gotten a couple new colors recently. Yep. Just to see how it looks, and it actually looks way better. The Georgia peach, you see the peach? Yeah. We got that Georgia peach color. I might be tweaking it a little bit because I wanna modify something with this. I literally just got it in the mail. It's a little idea. It's a little concept. If you're rocking with this color, let me know. I'm curious to know what kind of like versions of orange I can like mess with. Says in quote, yo, what's up, Kaelin? How you been? It was good seeing you at Melrose. Hope the tour was good. Appreciate you. Moment in silence for Kaelin's second. You know what, bro? That letter Q is crazy. I had to run. I had to run for my life. Not gonna lie. Those videos are very intense to make, and it's definitely a shocker for sure. I don't know if anybody saw today, but I did have another moment. I kicked the cue. I sure did. I was like, this thing is not gonna get the better of me. I'm gonna get my comeuppance. Okay. I'm gonna show you what I mean. Sometimes we gotta fight back against the queue, but today is feedback queue slot Thursday. Yes, sir. And actually, I wanted to introduce you guys to something brand spanking new that I don't think I've ever mentioned before live on the stream. Because a lot of folks have been asking like, hey, how can we join what's going on? And I'll tell you how. We got the Makers Club. If you don't know who the Makers Club is, they're in the chat right now. Literally comprised of right now the most, and I mean literally, the most talented producers, creatives, makers in the world. You guys. Makers Club. Yeah, highly suggest you to tap in because there's so much talent just in the Makers Club, but not only just the Makers Club, cop a Snapple pack. So I actually want to introduce something brand new today. I want to introduce something brand spanking new, if that's all right with you guys. I'm gonna make a first announcement. So if you don't know, I just recently decided to get rid of the subscriptions, right? The subscriptions for Discord and for Patreon. But I did it within good reason. So if we had some consultations, just know that membership that you had, it will be ending very, very soon. And I'll tell you exactly why. I'll tell you. It's because, yeah, there was a Patreon, but I wasn't on it as often. It's just the Discord one was hard to to really tap in with all the time, because I realized, like, as often as I was trying to be on the Discord and in the Patreon, like, I'm still using the Patreon. It's just there's a subscription function we had called Full Studio Access, and that is pretty much kind of kaput right now. And I wanted to find a better way to, like, tap into one place consistently. And so recently I had a moment where a few people actually reached out when I made the announcement. And I want to introduce you guys that Vault actually hit me up. So if you want to tap in, I highly suggest you guys to go to my Vault space and put your phone number in. Put your phone number in right here. I'll even put the link in the chat so you can tap in with it. That way you want to keep updated with what's going on. I'll be updating everything from there. Just plainly. So for all the updates, all the unreleased music that I haven't even dropped yet, I got some stuff that's about to come out real soon, and I want to share it with you guys. But I would love for you guys to tap in. I have it a part of my link tree, but I'm actually going to put in the restream. I'm going to put it right now. But before I get deep into that, guys, how are we feeling today? How are y'all feeling? How's your spirit? How's your soul? How's your energy? Enlighten me. TBH, I get nervous giving my number out on the internet. How would this Vault app work? So I'll tell you exactly how. Vault.fm, simply put, it's just a way that I can contact you guys. You guys can tap in what's going on. I basically upload pretty much unreleased music, videos. I can drop exclusive information on not only just what's going on in the Makers Club, but here's the craziest part. I've been really thinking about the future of what's going on here. And you know what I realized? Not only just what I provide, right? But this space is dedicated to transformation. And I want you guys to know that everything that I do here, especially with music, art, conversation, the discussions, like the whole shebang is intended to transform how you guys look at music, creating. And I really just realized, like, that's what this space is for. That's what the Makers Club is. That's what Makers FM is. That's what everything that I embody. Small little bits of transformation to not only just help you get to where you need to go creatively, but creatively we answer our problems through music. You know? Like, I don't know any other place, personally for me, that I've been able to not only just experience being inspired from you guys, but like I actively love creating and communicating with you guys about art, life. I'm just motivated to be around y'all. And so the one thing I want to be able to empower you guys with before you guys leave this space is the belief that you can do it too. Because I had to learn everything that you're watching at this moment. Everything that you guys are watching at this moment is literally that. I learned how to do all this. I learned how to basically believe. So if you want to learn how to believe in your gift, your space, join the inner circle. You won't regret it. Trust me. We have over 3,000 makers just off rip. 3,000 makers who have copped something. But now, I'm making it a little more simpler. I want to make it a little bit more simpler for you guys. Plus, right hand of God, I'm not taking your info and like doing nothing crazy with it. Because I know people who actually do farm, and that's no bueno. So, yeah. I want to be able to empower you guys. I literally have been having conversations about this all week. And so shout out to Vault FM for, hitting me up. And I'm excited to not only just grow with them, but I also want to be able to grow with you guys. I want to be able to fulfill the needs in the space that you guys want to occupy. And with that being said, we got Feedback Thursday. Feedback Thursday. And if you have never tapped in with Feedback Thursday, let me go ahead and introduce you guys to what it is. Feedback Q slots. Let me explain. So, every single Thursday, we're usually here tonight cooking up, creating, but tonight specifically, we like to occupy a little bit of space to just give feedback to the music that you guys have made this week or at any point. If you released it, if you put it out, this space is intended for you guys, okay? So if you want to be able to have your music here, given like raw, honest review feedback, reserve a Q slot, which aka that thing that was coming after me today, that Q slot, the letter Q. Boy, I don't like that letter Q right now. But reserve your Q slot. Get your track reviewed live during Feedback Thursdays. Now, just to give you the details, let me give you the details. The details is this. Each submission will have a maximum of 5 minutes for live feedback. Accepted submissions, songs, beats, instrumentals, sample flips, or videos. What is not accepted is full albums, projects, or non-music related content. Only submit your only relevant material like what's put there above. The queue opens every single Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern, every Thursday, giving everyone an equal chance to grab a slot. You purchase your slot to secure your place. After checkout, you'll be directed to a submission form, and then you join the stream to hear your feedback live. Now, notice, the spots are immediately capped, so submit yours completely early to secure, If you skip the line, you're reviewed first. And free submissions will follow right after that. Now, here's the catch. I had to go back and kind of crank the dial a little bit because I know a bunch of folks started submitting music 3 a time on one skip the line. I gotta sadly inform you because we have so many people that have been wanting to have their joints submitted. I've been looking at emails literally every single week. Like, I want to get my joint submitted, but this didn't work, and this didn't work, and this didn't work. So we had to make a final ruling. Aww. Limit to 1 submission per person at max. 1 submission. If you submit in the free slot, cool. If you submit and skip the line, cool. It's 1 time. You only got 1 time. No multiple. No multiple. But once the stream starts or all the slots are filled, no more submissions will be accepted. Unless I decide to make a little change. Yeah. Arsenzo, no worries though. Like we tapped in though. But it was literally one of the things that I was like, man, bro, if only you knew how many people were wilding and some of these skip the lines. I was like, yo, they submitted like 12 times. Like, give somebody else a turn. As well, I'm only one guy. I'm only one. I'm only one guy. I'm only one guy. One guy. So I got to be able to balance it out for everybody. That's usually like the number one thing. I want to be able to be fair. Yeah, bro, they was spamming. Bro, someone legit spammed the like feedback Q slots, the free one and the I was like, yo, let me open this up a little bit. I was not ready for this. Yeah, now everybody rules. Everybody's dope. It's just I can't listen to all that. We have so many more people that want to get their joint feedback, and I want to make it equal amongst everybody. Okay, so 1 submission per person. Capiche? That's all I ask. All I ask. And we'll begin shortly. I'm actually just, making sure everybody is cool and yeah. Just a reminder, get that little vault joint when you get a chance. Cause I'll be uploading some joints to here. They really wanted the slot, bro. Arsenzo, let me know which one to play then. If you pick 3, if you place 3, let me know which one that you want me to play. I'll play one of the 3. You just gotta let me know which one. Plus, I'm gonna see you in a couple weeks, brother. Can we stream the background beat anywhere else? Listen, if you want it, I'm gonna post it right now in the vault. Hold on. Let me log in. There we go. I'm gonna upload this beat right now. 15 track submission. I will upload this beat right now. Hold on, let me see what it's called. Melody first. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna drop this mug in here right now. I'll let y'all get straight access to it right now. If you wanna download it, go for it. He said only 20. That's crazy. Why? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? But yes, shout out to Vault FM. I'm literally just gonna be I'm gonna start uploading like whatever I'm like working on. It's just gonna pop up there. I'm working on so much. When I tell you I'm working on so much stuff, bro. Don't do Gucci Mane's whole discography. I was just watching a YouTube video about Dat Piff. Y'all remember Dat Piff? The free mixtapes? There were some people who were not happy about that website. They were like, you're taking the artist's music that we own and you're putting out there for free. Yeah, that Piff was goated. It was crazy. Y'all see, I got a new, yeah, I got a new delay system, by the way. LimeWire and all that. Yeah, that's a good time. But let me go ahead and open up some of these. Let me know if y'all get this, if you just tapped in with it. Let me know if y'all get it. What's the storage like with Vault? I'm not entirely sure. As far as I know, they got a lot. I do remember Napster. Napster and LimeWire used to really cook all my computers back in the day. Mom, I'm sorry. Mom, I'm sorry for your computers. I never realized all those joints for cooking the. I didn't know it was cooking all the problems. But also, real quick, yes, what are y'all doing for July 4th? Tomorrow's 4th of July. We are in that part of the year. Crazy, right? LimeWire was the plug for many things. 50% music related. 50% music related. Yeah, everything else. But yes, we're about to get into the Q slots right now. Crash said, especially not this year. America's a mess. That's all I got to say about that. You know what? I only got one thing to say about that. There's only one thing to say about that. Only one thing. America let us down, y'all. They let us down. All right, so we're about to begin this. Let me go ahead and hit the Google Drive real quick so I can focus properly. Had to redo my league for a Q slot. Okay, easy. Thank you for letting me know, because sometimes I'm not entirely sure. Actually, low key, I got a update version with Mad Keys on this too. I probably might upload that to the vault as well. But we're about to begin the Q slots, y'all. Let your buddies know that we're live. We're about to get deep into it. Let's get to it. So, we got 23 submissions. We got 23 people who skipped the line. Who skipped the line. Let's see here. All right. So we're going to be viewing one at a time. Okay. Can't be doing multiple. We got to pick one. I know, and also too, I've been trying to like crack the code with the form, because sometimes the form is like solid, but other times it isn't. But if anything, I'm checking my email right now. So we gonna be straight. Aight. So with that being said, first submission of the night, we got Deed. And Deed says here in quote, flipped Hold On by Dwelle. Let me know what you think. Let's go. I'm gonna go straight to the SoundCloud link. Let's see what's going on here. First one of the night. Let's go. this flip. You need to make this public. Shout out, my God. What? And this is on private? You uploaded this 7 hours ago. I would highly recommend you to upload this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna download it so we can have an opportunity to upload this to Makers FM. How about that? How about that, D? We need this. Okay, we need this. That's tough. You just gonna let it sit? Don't let it sit. Upload it. Please. Hold on. Let me also put this in the folder real quick. This is July 3rd. Man, it's so weird to say July 3rd, bro. We really here. We really are like almost halfway through the year, bro. Like what? Good Lord. Have the worst mix though. Oh, you updated it? If you updated it, I'll drop that in there. Okay. Time do be flying. But shout out to D for the one time. Bro, it's been half a year since you joined. Hey, Silver Rose, we thank you for being here, dude. Also, I'm about to have some buddies pull up. They probably gonna tap in with what's going on right now on the Makers Club. Yeah, they're texting me right now. Pull up. It's the same brothers. Sam Wise. I think Iman might pull up too. And Taylor. There we go. Yeah, shout out to Deed for the one time. That was good. We need to have that out. And I do know Orenji Soul. Yes, I do. Shout out to Orenji for the one time. He said, I got to go back to sleep, though. Go get your rest. Don't be like me. I have not had proper sleep in the last couple days. Okay? Don't be like me, man. Get your rest. We appreciate you submitting, and thank you for being here. Up next, we got Kardec Drums. Says here in quote, I am Puerto Rican Latin urban producer, artist, songwriter, engineer out of Gainesville, Florida. This is my newest single featuring Devon Terrell at Kardec Drums. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Siniendo. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. It's a good way to end off the night too, D. That's incredible.
Eso ya me tienes alto con esa roncadera, bájale ya.
Tú no eres tigre, tú dices no haces nada. Si tú quieres yo te enseño, pa' que veas cómo se hacen con ganas. Yeah, tú roncas y no haces nada. Te caes y se te nota. Pa' mí tú no impresiona, pero yo te corro el cuento. Tírate sin miedo. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. Si tú eres bravo de verdad, pues tírate sin miedo. Ya, 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 ya. Tírate sin miedo. Si tú eres bravo de verdad, pues tírate sin miedo.
Nobody telling me nothing, don't want no problems. If they stepping up to the plate, gotta solve them. I don't know why you got me started, I'm yelling, here we go. Now I'ma show you who I am. I can't listen to what they say. Step by step, I do it my way. And I'ma keep it pushing cause I just can't fall behind. I don't need you to believe, cause I can do it all, you'll see. You know I'm triggered when you say it.
Pero yo te corro el cuento. Tírate sin miedo. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. Si tú eres bravo de verdad, pues tírate sin miedo. Ya, 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 ya. Tírate sin miedo. Si tú eres bravo de verdad, pues tírate sin miedo. Son real, si son fecas de verdad. Un maleante de cartón que no sabe ser leal, no son real. Si son fecas de verdad, un maleante de cartón que no sabe ser leal. Tú ronca y no haces nada, feca y se te nota. Papi, tú no me impresionas, pero yo te corro el cuento. Tírate sin miedo.
This is like
Si tú eres bravo de verdad, pues tírate sin miedo. Tírate sin miedo. Si tú eres bravo de verdad, pues tírate sin miedo. Lugarito lindo, alegro de Monterrey. Si tú eres bravo de verdad, pues tírate sin miedo.
wow. What? First and foremost, you casually came on and just said, let me see the exact words you just said. This is my newest single featuring Devon Terrell. Cardiac drums. That's nuts. That's so amazing. Quality wise, the knock on it was like Puerto Rican, Latin. It wasn't only just urban. That was like a little bit of like I'm a piano, like Afro beat in there as well. Like I heard that like log drum inspired, like just straight in. There was nothing that could have prepared me for how good that is. Okay. That was amazing. And as well, what I can see is this is out on Spotify right now. This is incredible. Yeah, at Cardiac Drums. Yeah, man. Wow, bro. That is phenomenal. It's Afro-Cuban. Yeah, it's like an Afro-Cuban. As soon as I heard like that's, come on now. That's phenomenal work, bro. Let me see how recently this came out. This actually just came out. So, yeah, this is June 27th. So y'all stream this song. It's already out on all platforms. Shout out to Cardiac Drums. We love what you just did, bro. That was phenomenal work. Up next, we got Bougie. And he says here in quote, continuation from last week. This is one of 14 tracks from an album called Clocking Clouds. Hope y'all enjoy. Well, all right, let's see what's going on here. Clocking Clouds. Gravitate. Let's go. Uh-oh. Wait, I gotta play it again. We ain't clocking T no more, we're clocking clouds. Woo! Golly, bro. You know, there was a name that kind of popped up in my mind when I listened to that. The textures, the sounds, the sonics. It reminded me of the first time I heard of a producer by the name of B&B Space Kid. If anybody knows who that is, he's like OG of the beat scene from like back in 2009. What I love about Bougie, that joint had all of these introspective kind of like textures that are like having their own kind of play. It just reminded me of like a really good era for music. There's even another dude. Oh man, I'm blanking. The Rapamello era of like beat makers. Now, a lot of people didn't like Rapamello Super Sidebar because he was taking a lot of people's beats and just uploading to Mediafire for free. And that wasn't necessarily so nice. You know what I'm saying? Eloquent and me had a long conversation about that back in Toronto. But if anybody remembers that Rapamello era of just beats, right? They were just uploading hella beat tapes. And I think that reminds me of a Shigeto. That's just what I thought of as well. It's very refreshing to hear music in that style, that sonic. It takes you somewhere. And this is the second time I've experienced this with you, bro. Keep going. Please. Phenomenal work, bro. As well, you guys check out his full project called Clocking Clouds. It's a 14-track project. You can buy this actually as a compact disc. Okay. Produced, mixed, and mastered by Bougie. Musical contributions from Woot Newt. I love that name. Woot Newt and Raid May. Reed May or Raid May? Raid May. That's so cool. Additional influencers. Care PKG, Still a Kid, Y Klept, CY, and the Green Dragon Inn. Absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal work, bro. Up next. But you only got one submission, brother. So we'll go through the rest of them probably next. If you submit it again, we'll definitely do that again. But you only get one submission, guys. Only one submission. One. At a time. At a time. So, Mel Crosby up next. Let's see what's going up here. He says produced by Richard Daniel. Okay, we got Spotify here. Let's get to it. I'm curious to see what's going on. Let's go.
Off the dribble, I'm reaching my peak. Hating on me, I kept the receipt. She from Georgia, she give me that peach. Pink as Easter, might give it a speech. Out of Havana, my Cuban a link. I been that nigga, don't care what you think. Fuck is a loss to get lost in the drink. Stacking them dozen, yeah. I took an L today. Jet caught a jab, I got up and then fall back. Didn't go to jail today. Popping my shit on the king just like Mike Jack. Used to be Section 8, fumble the bag, but shit, I ain't tripping. I double the work. I stack it and flip it and spark up a blunt and watch it come right back. I took an L today. Jet caught a jab, I got up and then fall back. Didn't go to jail today. Popping my shit on the king just like Mike Jack. Used to be Section 8, fumble the bag, but shit, I ain't tripping. I double the work. I stack it and flip it and spark up a blunt and watch it come right back. I throw the ones, you raking the rest. I like Solana, she throw it the best. Lot on the chest, she rocking the vest. Watching it bounce, I'm no longer depressed. I'm feeling the balls like taking a test. I'm lying in therapy, high in my stress. Let shawty come over and lay on my bipolar disorder. Start taking the meds. Still talk to the ceiling while laying in bed. I gave her my number, she say me is red. Keeping it P, don't fuck with the Fed. I was on the road, don't fuck with the bread. Keep it discreet, don't say what I said. I take a loss and start stacking instead. I hit up Brianna, gave her the spread. Shot of tequila, she straight to the head. Filling the voice to leave with emotion. Been in the curb, I'm sipping on potion. Smoking in traffic, looking for motion. Filling my mental with positive notions. Grip on the thigh, not skirt in the ocean. Look at my wrist and let shawty get frozen. Never on choose it, baby, I'm chosen. Say she a rider, let's see the devotion. Off the dribble, I'm reaching my peak. Hating on me, I kept the receipt. She from Georgia, she give me that peach. Pink as Easter, might give it a speech. Out of Havana, my Cuban the link. I've been that nigga, don't care what you think. Fuck is a loss to get lost in the drink. Stacking them dozen, yeah. I took an L today. Just caught a jab, I got up and then fall back. Didn't go to jail today. Popping my shit on the king just like Mike Jack. Used to be Section 8, fumble the bag, but shit, I ain't tripping. I double the work. I stack it and flip it and spark up a blunt and watch it come right back. I took an L today. Just caught a jab, I got up and then fall back. Didn't go to jail today. Popping my shit on the king just like Mike Jack. Used to be Section 8, fumble the bag, but shit, I ain't tripping. I double the work. I stack it and flip it and spark up a blunt and watch it come right back.
Wow. Shout out to Mel Crosby. I love the concept of that record, especially the hook. That is a straight shooter. I love the fact that, yeah, he's got some lines in there for sure. I love the production. I love the sound. Wiki for sure would be that'd be a layup for Wiki if he also got like a remix or a feature for that. Yeah, man, Mel Crosby. I love your tone. I love your voice. I love the concept of the record. Man, something about it reminded me of Saba. I'm actually kind of curious to know where you're from. Like, hold on, Birmingham has quickly become one of the bigger names in the Birmingham hip hop scene with his live performances and catchy, heartfelt tunes that resonate with those who call the city home. Birmingham, let's go, bro. Phenomenal, man. That's the joint Right Back. When did that come out? How long ago did that come out? Let me see here. How long ago was this? Was that just... it's in Polaroid. Polaroids. On Purpose. This was literally last year. Wow. Incredible. Yeah, let me go ahead and add that. I'm a wee bit curious. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to peep game on what I wonder what kind of stuff you working on now. We a year later. I'm curious to know what's going down, man. I'm gonna hit the follow. Shout out to Mel Crosby for the one time. That's good work. That's good work. Especially with the production, I can only imagine. I'm definitely gonna be playing more of the project today. Yeah, shout out to Mel. Shout out to Mel. Up next, we got Michael Million. Michael Million. I love that name. I remember this name. Hold on. Michael Million. Wait a minute. This name sounds familiar. Artist from New Jersey, now living in Savannah, GA. Would love to collab with you on some music. And yes, that is me on the background vocals in this track. Let's go. All right, Camel Crush. Let's go. Let's rock it. Let's see what's going down.
Blowing the mythos, I'm hypocrite. Digging through pockets, my mama is. Told her no bogeys, they kill you quick. So guess it's the death what I'm trying to itch. Big ass spliff what I follow with. Fun to one max while I'm rolling it. Busting the leaves in the back was two. Killing my woes, what I'm trying to do. Numbing the pain, always the same. Mike Tyson in the box. Killing that shit when I'm drilling little water. She thinking she mine. She feeling the stroke and I'm busting her spine. Thinking it's wrong, I'm rolling the stone as I'm piecing my time. Staying your role and I'm staying in mine. Ain't here for the love, I'm here for the lies. So lie to me, baby. Always on go for the play ride. Life too slow for the play ride. Sipping too low for the green highs. Open my days, got a green pastures. Open my woes for the daylights. Don't need my sins in the spotlight. Keep my cools in the big light. Exhale, man, through the crush I'm on. Always on go for the play ride. Life too slow for the play ride. Sipping too low for the green highs. Open my days, got a green pastures. Open my woes for the daylights. Don't need my sins in the spotlight. Keep my cools in the big light. Exhale, man, through the crush I'm on. I know that I'm screwed, I'm frying head. Scars in these bars, I gotta hide these tears. These pages, my case for the shit I carry. I took it to where the sins I carry. My footprints, they mimic a rolling stone. But my prints that I leave can't build a home. So give me the blame for the shit I'm on. I'm folding, I'm rolling, I'm in the mix. I'm healing, I'm blind, I plead the fifth. Walking these roads like I'm in the sticks. These visions I'm played with gon' kill me quick. I'm hiding like who is me. Can't recognize face that I carry, please. Like Henny, little baby gon'
Yeah, I
carry
remember
me. White green that I grew gon' come from me. I was on go for the play ride. Life too slow for the play ride. Silver too low for the green highs. Open my days, got a green pastures. Open my wolves for the daylight. Don't need my sins in the spotlight. Keep my cools in the big light. Exhale, man, through the crush I'm on. I was on go for the play ride. Life too slow for the play ride.
I don't remember the background vocals.
Green highs. Open my days, got a green pastures. Open my wolves for the daylight. Don't need my sins in the spotlight. Keep my cools in the big light. Exhale, man, through the crush I'm on.
Shout out to Michael Million. Yeah, I've heard this before, but I didn't hear the background vocals. I feel like he submitted before. That's why the name sounded so familiar. Yes. Yeah, Michael Million. This is incredible. But no, I didn't know if you had. Yeah, this is a perfect execution. I didn't know if you had submitted before. But yes, the backgrounds. Yes, sir. You better sing, sir. Sing, sir. Sing, sir. Don't let anybody tell you don't do that. Play that in arena, it'll go up for sure. It will. It will, man. And second time hearing this around, he came to double it down. I was like, yeah, I love the record and I love the hook, but also too, hearing you be able to like express behind the background, you kind of like allow a presence to exist when you do that. So honestly, I think low key, I feel like for every record moving forward, you gotta have your voice floating above something that you're recording, because it is 100% a crowd record. Yeah, Judah. Phenomenal job. Up next, we got Jedediah Jones. And he says here in quote, this track right here symbolizes what I believe to be my sound, what I believe is my sound. I've only been producing for 2 years now, and I feel like this is primarily what I'll be known for sound-wise. No music theory classes or nothing, just playing what I think sounds good and putting it all together. Let's go. Let's see what's going on. Jedediah Jones with Ethereal Trap. Almost said ethereal. I almost messed that up completely. Aww. Yeah, I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and cash that check on my my pronunciation. Hey, sir! Jedediah Jones, let's get it. Let's see what's going on, bro. I love these chords. It reminds me of something.
to the club.
Wow, bro, that's phenomenal. I love stuff like that. I love chords. I love when drums have like a crazy knocking, like kind of pocket behind it. It almost in a way reminded me of what's the name of the what is the name, bro? What is the name? I'm thinking of K-Tronada had a project years ago. Okay. Years ago, K-Tronada had a project way before K-Tronada. There was this thing called K-Trap. Okay. K-Tronada had a joint called K-Trap. And I'm not sure if that EP still exists. K-Tronada. But K-Tra had his own version of like trap called K-Trap. But it's a whole project. Okay. Kid you not, very similar energy there. And I highly suggest peeping this EP. It's literally on YouTube. You can peep it for free. There's some stuff you're doing in it that are eerily reminiscent of that era. Okay. And I think for your sound, you don't need to do anything but keep going at the rate you're going, because you're improving through what you know. Like, and here's the craziest part, right? And I want to be able to like empower you real quick, because sometimes people think music theory is about learning about an instrument, learning about this or learning about that. All you, me, we, our whole job is just to master what we know so we can explain it. You don't need the theory. That'd be just icing on the cake, but you don't need it if it sounds that good. So if this track symbolizes what you believe to be your sound is, I can only imagine what it's going to sound like in the next handful of months, years. I'm excited to see your growth, bro. And that's giving me everything I need to know. You obviously understand it. So I'm right there with you, bro. Phenomenal work. Up next, my boy Scoochie says here in quote, "My new single featuring Larizzi and Amiri Moreno dropping soon. Mixing and mastering myself. Any feedback on that and the general vibe is much appreciated." All right, let's go. Let's see what's going on. My boy Scoochie. At myboy.scoochie. So let's see what's going down. Boop. Also, I'm about to get the door real quick.
Chirped and said life is worth it. I just hit a pothole and made me think about my youngin' living life. I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful. My shawty eating looks like she reserved a table. She held it down whether it's fruit, Chris, or egg roll. I'd rather feel the love than be on a payroll. Youngin' living life, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful. Feel a breeze in the sky, got sand in my eyes, riding late night with all the guys. All my friends out of school, we ain't got any rules, tryna have fun, not terrorize. My skin look good and my hair cut clean with a camera at. I'm tryna smile. I like spicy, not mild. Let's travel and run up the miles. Let's laugh and have a good time. Dance, sing melodies and rhyme. It's a lot going on in the world. I could use a good day at the park to unwind. Toast with a snowball, water, lemonade, and you can even toast wine. It's the perfect moment until I fly. Remember this line. I just told what a bird that chirped and said life is worth it. I just hit a pothole and made me think about my youngin' living life. I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful. My shawty eating looks like she reserved a table. She held it down whether it's fruit, Chris, or egg roll. I'd rather feel the love than be on a payroll. Youngin' living life, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful. Yeah.
remember how we tried to rap back when we was kids. Now look at this, words get put together quick. Thank God I got to use this awful gift of talking shit for the better. Lately I've been putting my disciplines over pleasure. Next to none, I kept myself at the center, running every day before putting together letters. Y'all niggas could never. Losing weight, funny how there's still so many problems on my plate. They ain't serving nothing but issues at this buffet. Stopped eating that shit and started getting in shape. I shifted the way I think. Oh, I can't fall from grace, cause once you build a cycle, it get hard to break. I'm here to stay. I just gotta look up at God and give all the thanks.
I just talked with a bird that chirped and said life is worth it. I just hit a pothole and made me think about my young and living life. I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful. My shawty eating looks like she reserved a table. She held it down whether it's fruit, Chris, or egg roll. I'd rather feel the love than be on a payroll. Young and living life, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful.
Shout out to the one and only my boy Scoochie. First and foremost, that record was crazy. I had the homies walk in as soon as that started.
And that was nuts.
Yeah, it was nuts, bro. Like, absolutely phenomenal. And he said any feedback on that in the general vibe. I love what you did. I love especially the instrumentation. It had this like almost like Curtis Mayfield kind of energy to it. It was very grand, very larger than life. Another part that was also making me think about it was like a Quemini, the Quemini era. Yeah. And so, who is the white boy?
you want to hear something crazy?
Go ahead.
Completely unrelated to that comment that you did.
That's exactly what someone says here.
I have a track with Scoochie from like 7 years ago.
Yo!
And he just hit me up like 2 days ago. And he was like, you need to redo the fucking vocal. He's trying to put it on his thing. It's so old, bro. It's so old. It's a great track. Great track.
That's crazy.
I saw the name. I was like, hold up. This is the same dude.
This is Scoochie. My boy Scoochie. Yeah.
Who's the white boy is a valid question. My name is Sam Wise. This is my mango.
This is my This is my mango. Let's go, Sam. Scoochie is in the chat right here. Yep. He's like, what's up, Sam?
I'm gonna get you those vocals when I get back to LA.
Crazy. Super, super crazy. But yeah, man. Shout out to Scoochie for dropping that track in here. You're doing a phenomenal job, bro. And I think phenomenally, like, keep that up, please, because we need more. We need more. Need more. More. Up next, we have Clev. My name is Clev. He says, hope you're having a great day today. This song isn't quite done yet. I was hoping to get a lady's voice on here, so I've just been holding on to it for a while. Open to hearing what you think about it so far. Also, sorry if the mix is low right now. Don't worry about that. We're going to crank that mug. It's all right. Be good. It's called These Days. Let's see what's going on. I'm curious to see what's going on with this.
You made me wanna take you on a date, take you out to eat, take you on a spree, get your favorite things. Made me wanna take you really serious. Got my ass considering what the fuck these feelings is. Make a nigga think. I can't wait to see you again. Love it with me, link. Hate to see you leaving me. Hate you gotta go. Keep my hand on it. Keep my heart afloat. Don't let it sink, baby. Know you're holding to what I need, baby. Know your heart is all that I seek, baby. Pray I get it so I can keep, baby. You the only reason I breathe, baby. Said you done got a nigga started up. And girl, I can't stand it when we're parting our ways. I need you more and more, it's not enough. Loving these days, yeah. These days I feel something for you. I can't get you out of my mind. Truly, you heal something for me. I just can't do for myself. These days I'm really looking forward to moments I get to share with your time. wanting to hold it to it for a lot. Yeah.
You are now tuned in to Makers Radio. The best in the world. If you don't know, now you know.
Sheesh, dude, that was, bro. I literally looked back at you because that reminded me of like something you would do. That's so cold.
Nah, that's crazy.
That's insane. Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
That was Clev. Shout out to Clev for the one time. He came through and said, let's make sure I was like, he said, open to hearing what you think so far. Think about it so far. Also, sorry if the mix is low. No worries about the mix being so low. Cause like, it was gas. Yeah. Do y'all have any thoughts about like, what do you think?
Bro.
That shit fire as it is, but
bro,
I hear what you're
so
saying.
Fire, bro. Like, you doing your shit. You doing your
yes.
You doing your thing. So
I definitely hear what you're saying about the female vocals to W on the chorus.
Mm-hmm.
It's not needed, but that would elevate it to the next
level. That would be a nice touch.
Would elevate it.
That'd be a nice level. Like, I was just thinking, like, I'm like, because there's always little nuances about how you can, like, vocal stacks.
I'm going to say that every time.
That's it.
Yeah. Because, like, even his voice has this very, like, kind of percussive kind of feel to it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't know. It's already phenomenal. You're doing the thing, sir. You're doing it. Doing the thing. Someone said he could use his vocals. Are you telling this man to use AI? Are you telling him to use AI? Is that what you're trying to say? But yeah, that's phenomenal work, bro. I think you did a great job. I think even for what it's gonna become, if you want to add those elements, cool. Definitely like some doubles or whatever. But for what it is, it's already fire, bro. So don't sweat it.
The flute?
Don't sweat it. What?
The flute.
The flute. He said the flutes. Up next, we have Midas. And he said, I produced this record with my artist. Hope you like it. Trust in you. This also seems to be a Spotify link. So let me make sure I'm like not tripping right now. Let's see what's going on. Divine. Oh, I just got that. DVYN. Divine.
Lord, please help me, I'm insecure. I admit it, that's the first step going through the door. Maybe cause I haven't been to church in a year now. Or maybe I'm embarrassed to walk in, disappear out. Think fast, you lose it for good. I'm losing my head now, losing my grip, losing my voice, losing my faith now. I'm tired of being tired, help me out, please do not leave me in the silence. I'm inspired to be better, know you hear me, know I'm trying, Lord. Pray to the Lord to find peace. Oh, you're never gonna find it. 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 Pray to the Lord to find peace. Oh, you're never gonna find it. You're never gonna find it. I pray the Lord don't punish me for patterns I ain't picked. Was born into a cycle, I was born into a fix. It's not intent. I wash my hands, clean out the guilt that I ain't earned. The guilt that come from habits that my bloodline ain't unlearning. So fortune attention feels like home when daughter grow up in it. All the love feel distant, cause nobody ever showed up with it. Please permit me to ramble, I don't mean no disrespect. Maybe you gave the gift of music just to help me try reflect. Just to help me try reflect. Saying things in verses, say it with your chest. Lord, I'm sorry for the anger I project. I'm praying but keep drifting, guess my spirit ain't connect. I pray the gates don't close on me, I pray that I'm still in select. I wanna write more songs about you and tell them all about you and show them what you done and what I am without you. Remind me who you are, cause I move awkwardly around you. Pray to the Lord to find peace. find it. You don't know which way to go. One step, you lose control. You're broken, you've been hurt. Learn to love with sticks and stones. I told you before. One step, you lose control. Been broken, you've been hurt. Learn to love with sticks and stones.
We need to cut that check, okay? ASAP!
Phenomenal work. My God. That's crazy, bro. That was nuts. That was ascending. Yeah. Pray to God. That's ridiculous. Never gonna find it. That's ridiculous. That's phenomenal. I definitely enjoyed that for sure. I love these records y'all are like sending. Y'all are like dropping some insane bombs today. Like, yep. Yeah, we got to add it to the playlist.
Oh, for sure,
100%. Okay, so far right now, we have played through 10 of the records. If you want to know what's going on, we are listening to Feedback Thursday Q slots. And if you want to know how to be able to tap in, highly recommend you guys going to my page, KaelinEllis.gumroad.com, and you will see Feedback Q slots. We currently have 9 slots remaining that you can submit your joint. Skip the line if you want to get your joint played right now. We only have a handful amount of people who can have their joints played because I'm only one guy. I'm only one person. Okay. I'm just a person. Just a person. But yes. Yes. Cop a slot, get your chance to be able to have your joint getting live feedback here, and can't wait to hear what you guys put in here. So shout out to Midas for the one time. And shout out to Divine, DVYN. She is a artist that is up 13,000 monthly listeners. I love these. I love this. This is amazing. Come on now. Toronto based. Yeah. Phenomenal work. Up next. Oh, my favorite. This is my favorite name. Here we go. Shout out to Aviati Dottie. He said another soul flip. So let's go. Let's rock it. Let's get to it. Bless sample. Aviati Dottie.
Lord, just empty. Best of me, Lord, best of me, Lord, just empty. Best of me, Lord, best of me.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy D-Lock the Beat, and you're checking in from Atlanta, Georgia. You've been now rocking with the sounds of the one of the Makers Club, brought to you by my homie Kaelin Ellis, right here on WNKRS-FM. Makers Club Radio, live. Let's get it.
Best of me, Lord.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Coming through with the soul flips for today. Usually whenever we have sample flips and soul flips, they always like hit a good nerve. And this one right here hit a great one because it like, you had that halfway flip It was like you flipped one side and he was like, "All right, no, let me get another chop in." Yeah, shout out to Avi Yadi Dadi for the one time. Always being a blessing, submitting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're 11 deep, y'all, and it's just getting started. We're just getting started. Shucks. Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Don't forget now. Don't forget. You can only submit one time. I know it's okay, but we got another one. H.P. Harris is up next. And he says here in quote, taking your advice from last week and starting an EP of these flips. That's what I like to hear. Take the music and put it out. That's what I like to hear. Would love some advice on the mix tempo of this guy specifically. Also might be working tonight, but I'll watch the stream back. Much love. That's what I like to hear. Here. One more time. Here. Yeah, that's like that. This one is Harris Peak. This is called Nova. Let's get it. Let's see what's going on here.
Yeah. Turn it all up. Tied up. Yeah, said I was finished, but I want another 2 summers. Hall of Famer hungrier than all the newcomers. Niggas swear they compare, but the truth humble. They get fuck 112 and couldn't do numbers. They tell the label I got A's all throughout, man. That mean I'm keen on the numbers and I count fast. You know it's money that you owe me, niggas phony, and I'm why Queen Phoenix walk the line. I'm about cash. Benjamin Button getting younger as the hours pass. Should do the freshman cover twice. I'm never outclassed. It's not a rap nigga breathing that can outlast. The fall off is like whole dropping reasonable doubt last. We from the south where we learn all about stash. When niggas prone to shoot first and run their mouth last. And if you run your mouth, bitch, you going outside. Whole click getting slid on you a mouth. I know what the niggas fear on the low stick. Heard them talking like we peers, but they grossly mistaken. And it's blatant. Crocodile tears, niggas know I'm on a tier that they don't see. My dogs only shed tears and emojis. We in another hemisphere spitting proceeds. How dare a nigga rub his hands on this trophy? I vividly remember who was there. Niggas hit my line when they want something. That's a dub, it ain't love if it costs something. Niggas hit my phone up when they need something. I can't recall a time when you gave me something. Chopped off the top, nigga, I achieved something. Drop down, bitch, let me see something. Niggas hit my phone up when they need something. I can't recall a time when you gave me something. March 16 in the fucking team summit. The boys kiss rain when they see the king coming. They know I run things like the police coming. It says me, not 2, not 3. The Uno, G-O-A-T. I need my feet for kudo. G4 at least. These flights ain't cheap. As you know, they sound faded. They downgraded. They Pluto. I'm bigger than Mars. This nigga a star. I'm Bruno. I'm the one they call when they want a song to a funeral. Can't fuck with bras. It's y'all niggas on. Who's communal? I'm sending flawed niggas to the law. And you know it. 2-6, true spit. I'm a poet. I move slick on them so they got no clue how I be. Do it look like I fool with IG, bitch. She got too many followers. Word around the ville, she a real deal swallower. Niggas bite their hands, so my heart turn hollow. Talking about a holler, nah, nigga. I
Yeah, the bounce is crazy.
Niggas hit my line when they want something.
I love the bounce on this. This is phenomenal. Oh, you gotta drop this ASAP. Shout out to Harris Peak for the one time. Woo. Phenomenal work, bro. That was great. Man, I love the bounce. I love the bounce. Would you be down if I made a new logo for Q Slots? Please do, bro. Please go for it. Go for it. This reminds me of someone, I don't know who. It kind of gave me a little bit of a Nujabees kind of energy to it. Because you know Nujabees will take like a hip hop record and he'll just like throw a vocal on top of it, but it's very like chill, very like bossa nova-ish, very groovy. Yeah, perfect timing. Just got here. Yeah, man. I was literally, we just listening to your joints, bro. He just popped up. He just popped up. We said, whoa, perfect timing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. Yeah, you like the soundboard? Y'all like the soundboard? You know what I'm saying? We just got to, cash that check.
We need to cut that check. Okay? Okay?
ASAP. You know what I'm saying? So he said here, would love some advice on the mix tempo. That tempo is something you can get a little bit groovy with. I love the fact that you were also kind of playing around with like the vocal. High key, I would recommend cranking those drums, brother. Crank the temperature of those drums as well. I have talked about this before in a previous video, literally on my YouTube. It's literally called the correlation that I made with music creation and cooking. And I didn't know that temperature literally is like how hot a sound gets. But then also I thought like when you go to a pot on a stove, if you want to turn up the temperature, and so the same thing happens when you want to turn the sound up. You just crank the dial on it. You're like, oh, I need to be warmer.
And everything that comes with that. The crunchy, the saturation.
The crunchy saturation. It starts frying the sound frying. So yeah, when I realized, I was like, that's the correlation. I'm like, man, you got it, sir. And that was phenomenal. Shout out to HP for the one time. Perfect time popping up. Yeah, man. So shout out to HP. Daki099 says, could you tell me when I'll be played if you know? Specifically, we have gone through 13. So I'm about to say we're about halfway there. About halfway. So about 13 more people in front of you guys. And then we'll end up going to the free slots. So I wish it was a particular time, but I give everybody 5 minutes, and sometimes it kind of runs a little bit over. So I want to be able to give everybody a shot. That's why I was like one submission for everybody. Up next, we got Silver Rose and Louis C. Wait, what? Y'all collaborated on the same one? I didn't know you could do that. Okay, that's actually kind of hilarious because there's going to be certain people that's going to skip the line and they're going to get their own spot. That's actually kind of crazy. See, every time I come up with a rule, there's a new rule that I have to think about. Damn. That's a different thing. I never thought to do that. That's like, you know what? That's the exception. Because it's collaboration. That's what we want. Okay. So he says here in quote, Silver Rose and Louis C says here in quote, first time ever skipped the line for a feedback Thursday. Little joint I did with Louis C. Shout out to Louis C, Makers Club alumni. Shout out to him for the piano sample. Link comes with the video for the track plus single art. Ooh, so there's a video for this track?
That's extra special.
What? All right, let's see what's going on here. Let's go. I'm curious.
Now you know.
Absolutely phenomenal work, sir. Yeah. Honestly, I'm glad you submitted because I was low-key thinking like, because you always have an incredible, Silver Rose has an incredible way of like kind of touching back to like history in a way when he makes music. And question, did you make that on an iPad or like an iPhone? Because I noticed the layout on that was obviously like Logic, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like, what was
Logic installed iPad?
the iPad?
It looked like that.
Was that the iPad, Silver Rose?
Or it looked like Studio One.
Yeah, it looked like that was on an iPad. That's
crazy.
That's phenomenal.
Samples too?
Yeah, and I think that was all samples. One of those, he said, was Louis C. That's incredible.
Okay. Flash.
Yeah, nothing but Ikai. Yeah, that's incredible. See, high key. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what. Shout out, bro. That's phenomenal work. Honestly, you need to go ahead and put that out. Put that out on the ASAP, please. Please do. Up next. Celine says in quote, "What up?" Let's go ahead. Celine Bandcamp. Let's go.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
That deserves a mango. Shout out to the one and only Celine. That was crazy. That was crazy. First and foremost, that was swung. That was because at first, I was like, I know one of these drums is the downbeat. Okay. And then all of a sudden, dun, 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 dun. And then I was like, oh, he on some knowledge stuff. This is tough. Dacky said, kind of confuses me. Are you rushing or dragging? Both. That is swinging. It's like if you could take like, you ever seen a metronome that goes like, boo, 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 boo? That was doing. I was, and as soon as like I caught it, I was like, oh, that was phenomenal, dude. It was like they took the arms and just started saying, hey, here you go. But I loved that style. That style is high key from high school. When I first learned about knowledge, bro. When knowledge first came out, and everybody was like, this, because that kind of style was just odd. It was different.
It was different, yeah.
You know, and actually,
You mean the snare doesn't hit on?
on the one, or like it's like a little bit behind, a little bit early. You can do that, yeah. Matter of fact, actually, I learned crazy story. I learned that when Jay Dilla first came out making beats, he confused a lot of people because he wasn't using the grid. So a lot of people were like, dun, 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 but he's like, and everybody's like, wait a minute, you can do that? Questlove and everybody, they were giving him like odd looks, and then eventually it turned into an actual thing that you can play like that. And even the funny part is he programmed off of people playing like that. The perfect example of this is Sissy Strut. Bling it down down black a down do. Like yeah, that's the record, bro. So if you ever get curious, I'll just let you know. Just let you know that it's from a particular style. And that kind of like levels it up another level. So shout out to Celine for the one time. Incredible. Siano says, you look like the blow up thing at the car dealership when you was waving your arms. Oh my God. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and cash that check, okay? Please, just ASAP.
We need to cut that check. Okay.
All right, up next, we getting through these real well. Blacktimus Prime is his name, and he says here in quote, trying to take my emotions out of the mix when I share music because everyone's tastes aren't my own. I just want to make music and share it. Thank you for being an inspiration to me. You inspire all the way up here in Pittsburgh. Let's go. I appreciate you, man. Pittsburgh in the house. Tell me what you think of the drums, the sample, the bass, the vibe. Tell me even if you don't like it. I'm here to learn. All right, guys, we got a job.
All right.
We got a job here. So I've summoned the friends. Okay, I've summoned the friends. We're gonna listen to this joint and see what the consensus is. If I don't like it, I will say it.
That was crazy.
I usually don't. It's very seldom I don't like something. So let's see what happens. Let's see what's going on right now. All right, let's go. right, so off rip, I like it. So that's for one. Let me just go ahead and answer that for one. I actually like it. I like the idea. Guys, what are you thinking right now?
Yeah, I like it. I feel like my favorite part is the driving bass line. It makes it gritty. Yeah. It's like gritty and like emotional. My only critique, if you can make it a little bigger with like more, like I see somebody in the chat said
Mix wise?
He said no, not mix wise. Someone in the chat said you should add piano. I was like, like something to like kind of add to the melody towards the end progression. I feel like will be kind of fire, but that's just my opinion. Yeah. Otherwise, it's really good, and yeah.
I wanted it to resolve. So I wanted, honestly, I heard the bass, and after like 4 times, I was like, new bass line. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? And then like boom 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 boom. Like real, it could even be super simple afterwards, but I wanted to resolve so that you could bring it back because that bass line is sick. Mm-hmm. But it gets a little too repetitive for me and my taste. You know, obviously you said everyone's taste is different.
Yeah.
But yeah. And you could bring in some keys, some soundscapes and shit. Like, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. By the way, if y'all want to know who's behind me, Taylor Alfred. Shout out to Taylor Alfred for the one time, and Samwise as well. 2 of the most talented individuals that I know. These guys by far, I will definitely say, like when we talk about like quality, these guys understand quality. They understand creating. They understand the whole aspect of production. So these are 2 highly touted individuals that really, really get it. And I think as well, you know, to kind of piggyback off of what you said about the resolve and with the piano idea, I definitely think all of that can culminate to like making it feel like bigger, you know what I'm saying? Because like even for me, one of the things that often happens whenever I'm creating, I always tend to forget that like, oh, I'm making something to be like an experience. I know it's easy to get caught in a loop and then all of a sudden be like, okay, where do I go? You've listened to it over and over and over again, and we tend to forget that like that one little thing of like, all right, we can change this and take it somewhere. That oftentimes gets lost in translation, and that happens to me all the time. This is coming from someone that makes 45-second loops and just uploads them on Instagram, so I understand how it feels. But I'll tell you something that can break that. Sometimes when I work on an idea, I'll literally take the main element that I build the entire idea around, and I'll just mute it. So it'll allow me to be able to think outside of the box of like, okay, I built around this loop and then I added this sample and then boom, you know? So I'd be curious to know if you could take that same like, imagine if you had another bass variation that was a little bit more simpler, a little bit more easier to comprehend. Mute the main sample, Daki, specifically that sample or that loop. Anything that you specifically build an entire idea around, that whole melody is literally what you mute and you build around something else. Literally change the idea. That's literally the craziest part that not a lot of people think of. But I highly, highly, highly guarantee you, approaching it from that perspective will allow you to be able to evolve the idea more than just the loop. But yeah, I do like it. I like where it can go. And I do believe, especially Crash said, crank that kick drum, brother. Crank that kick drum, brother.
I got one more note. Mix wise, I did see someone ask, both me and Taylor mix and master.
Yes.
But saturate that bass.
Saturate it.
I love the FabFilter Saturn plugin. You can use whatever, but that plugin you can like isolate harmonies and change the type of saturation in that harmonic range. That's why that shit is dope. But honestly, any type of saturation, distortion, whatever, that shit works. Bust it, put it right on it, play around with it. That shit will fatten it up and make it even more interesting.
Agreed, 100% sentiments, and my guy, I believe in rooting for you guys. Dacky says, I'm looking for someone to mix and master my song, the one you'll hear. You know what? Actually, what's crazy is for the price, of course, we have people a part of the Makers Club that mix and master as well. So if you copped a Q slot, you have instant access to the Makers Club. It's in the Discord. It's in your email. It says join the Discord. You'll see access to the Discord. Makers Club, over 3,000 producers also actively present in this as well. So just want to say we appreciate you for being here, Black Timus Prime. Keep going at it, and let's get to the next one. MCNR McNair, let's go. Let's go. Dancing in Place is a collaborative effort between me, Voxy B, and Aziza Love. Let's go. I'm curious to see what's about to happen here. Dancing in Place. McNair, let's go.
I'll put it on, but it might turn you on. It might turn you on. Now we're kissing in the kitchen, and your only competition is the baseline and the rhythm. They are fighting for attention while we're kissing in the kitchen. Get a good grip on your waist. Synchronize it to each other, making love, dancing in place, making love, dancing in place.
That was tough. That was tough. Shout out to McNair. She's always coming through with something crazy. Yeah, production as well as going crazy. I hear that Starling loop drum plug in. I hear that drum loop in there. That was McNair, Voxy B, and Aziza Love. If y'all have not peeped game on them. Yeah, it was Aziza.
That's my friend.
Bro, I'm trying to tell y'all about this man. He understands.
I thought I recognized that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm trying to tell y'all about Sam, bro. He is not only just the most tapped in individual, he's one of the most talented guys. So y'all, he knows these people. Yes, small world, S2. Small world, bro. I sampled that. That was crazy. Next up, we got the one and only McNair. Well, McNair just shared with us. Thank you so much, McNair. Up next, Jalen Miles. I love Jalen. Jalen is incredible. Incredible young talent. He says here in quote, "Hey Kaelin, hope everything is well. This is song." That's what he said. "This is song I'll be releasing soon. I have an album I'm working on this month, and the music will be finished. I remember you giving me advice talking about leaning into who you are and what your interests are when it comes to building an audience and marketing yourself. I've been thinking a lot about how I can make having good values cool in a time where we lack a sense of foundation and grounding in core principles. I care a lot about helping people see their worth and gifts and encouraging to try and give that to the world. I've been thinking about how I can best express and show this to find an audience who it will connect with. Best example I can think of right now is John Bellion's Father Figure album. That's a great project. Yeah. Let's go. All right, well, let's see what's going on here. We got the Dropbox link. Got the little bit like, okay, louder chorus background vocal mix. I see that note. I expect the backgrounds to be a lot louder in the chorus of the record. Let's go. Jalen Miles. Yeah.
Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit of love goes a long way. Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit of love goes a long way. I'm giving just a little bit of love lately, 'cause I know that the world is spinning, never ending. Maybe if we try a little, we could find everything we've ever dreamed of. Shine a light and let it beam on your face for a while, baby. I love your tan lines, bright eyes, hair tied, that's the best. I'm getting starry-eyed. You're like a goddess in the heavens, but you're above it. Are you mine? Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit of love goes a long way. Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit of love goes a long way. Chasing a girl with the heart made of gold, now vodka pills or a line in the nose. I think way back to the days or go to the 8th grade dances. Scared to approach, now scared to elope. Had one too many girls break what I can't get back, and it's left me to pick up the pieces. And I replaced a girl for a dream, now it turned to a nightmare. Please hold me close, I'm just terrified, I can't hold it back. Can we roll it back like a tape on deck? I grind so much my mind is feeble, yeah. Used to be Knievel, now I can't get one trick to land. How many times I done tried and failed, but I just want this girl in hand. Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit of love goes a long way. Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit of love goes a long way. Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit of love goes a long way. Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit of love goes a long way. Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit of love goes a long way. Just a little bit, just a little bit.
Shout out to Jalen Miles. Thank you for submitting that joint, bro. Y'all got any idea? What are y'all thinking about that joint?
Oh yeah, I like that joint. Especially that second half where it like picked up. That was my favorite part. That shit was crazy.
Yes, sir. Definitely feels like the beach. Very, very chill. I liked it. Very jazzy.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Jalen Miles. I love whenever you come through. It's incredible because he actually just graduated not too long ago. So shout out to Jalen, bro. Absolutely phenomenal. It's incredible, especially like the concept and the attention that you're maneuvering with, especially for that record. I would actually be curious to know what would happen if you stripped it back just a teeny bit, like, and I'll give you a great perspective, right? We recently just revisited Will I Am this past week, and Will I Am, if y'all have ever peeped his discography beyond Black Eyed Peas, he is hip hop to the fullest. Okay, and not only just like hip hop, because someone also mentioned Mac Miller in inspiration as well. It definitely sounded like the beach. I'd be very curious to know what it would sound like if you stripped it back. Because one thing that actually it made me think of, it's this old, like, it's like and when I say this, it's the concept is there. It can go there. But stripping it back production wise, almost to like a Ye level idea. Yeah. Cause like, I feel like for what you have, a little bit goes a long way, would hit so crazy with stripped back production. So like the chords that you had towards the end, I know there's a couple layers of things that were kind of like in between. And I kind of am curious to hear what would happen if you just had that high part playing on top of your voice for that ending. I don't know. I just feel like a little bit for that would go a long way. It would fall into the concept of the record very strongly. And yeah, man, I think John Bellion is an incredible reference for that. And yeah, bro, I would lean not only into that, I would lean heavy into listen. As a matter of fact, I would just genuinely say listen to songs for girls. Songs for the Girls by Will I Am, because before Kanye started like stripping his entire production back, Will I Am started doing that for a lot of his stuff. For no reason, he would just start stripping things back. And that goes a long way. And so you got a really solid idea here, and I'm excited to see what the final product will be. So shout out to Jalen, man. Okay, let's see here. Up next, we got Zach. And he says here in quote, "Thanks for listening." Yeah, I had to. That was a little churchy. Okay, the name of this, hold on, the name of this one is Before You Change the Weather. Someone said, homie in the back is a transcending. Bro, that was crazy.
That for sure.
Yeah, that was phenomenal, man. I love that. I love that the chiptune, Zelda energy is very present in that, especially with the R&B kind of like chords. It's very unique. Very unique. You know, what y'all thinking?
I liked it. I was over here transcending.
We all like, we all just like a slow head turn, just kind of like.
It's very trancey.
Yeah.
I like the sound selection a lot.
Yeah.
The sound selection is dope.
Yeah, bro.
I thought it was on point. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was one of those joints where like you hear the pocket and everybody was just like, yeah.
If I heard that in a video game start, I would be like,
that's one of those video game joints for sure. Low key, I always thought like, what if? Because like, okay, I'm gonna give you a crazy picture, right? Do you have an AI clip of you transcending in the studio? Yes, I do. I have one of me going into space. That's a whole nother conversation. But I had a thought, right? And you know how they talk about right now, like with video games. I feel like with video games at a particular point were not about making it realistic, but it was about like kind of like playing with the concept that made it like transcend. It's like basketball players kind of resemble like superheroes in a way. It's like, you know how like you see like a figurine of like a LeBron James and he's like, ugh! But like that's what like a superhero looks like when they're like up in the air. And so I noticed now, like nowadays when you look at video games, everything is tried to be so real that it's like it's missing that element of like, this is why we love this thing so much.
Yeah, you're right.
And so a crazy thought would be, imagine if they made, and just hear me out. If EA Sports hears this and they end up doing it, just know it came from one place and one place only, and that was the Makers Club. Imagine if they did an NBA Street in 8-bit and all the music was like 8-bit remixes of like well-known hip-hop records.
Yeah.
And you're playing NBA Street as like an 8-bit video game.
That would be crazy.
It's like
crazy.
They come back
like 2D.
2D,
like
yeah,
2D.
not 3D, but 2D.
Like 2D.
Yeah.
I love 2D.
That would be, yeah. That's what that sounded like.
That's what it brought me to.
Yeah, so I'm just throwing out an idea out there. You know, they might hear. Dacky said smokes a blunt. Shout out, oh boy, y'all gonna love this one. We got a great one for you. His name is Arsenzo, and he says here in quote, "What's going on?" This guy, when I tell you, he's about to. Just brace yourself. That's all I got to say. Shout out to Arsenzo. We got a submission from him. He's about to submit something here. We got it. Feel Away cover. Let's go.
When evaluating potential
I'm not looking at
hires,
advertisements, sir. Sorry. There we go.
I travel. I travel. I travel you. I travel you. I know what to do. I try with you. Smoking like sleeping in and getting high with you. Had to let go of first to show myself what I can do, yeah. Oh, and that just didn't sit right with you, right with you. Feel away, young nigga, feel away. I ain't stop listening to things you say, cause you don't mean it anyway. I said feel away, young nigga, feel away. Maybe we should have did things my way instead of the other way. I try with you, yeah. Smoking like you're sleeping in and getting high with you. Yeah, high with you. I had to let go of us to show myself what I can do. Shut up, it's true. I just didn't sit right with you, right with you. Feel away, young nigga, feel away. I ain't stop listening to things you say, cause you don't mean it anyway. Don't care, feel away, young nigga, feel away. Baby, we did the things my way, instead of the other way.
Jeez, yeah, he's cold. He's actually out here in Orlando, bro.
Nice.
Bro, talk about simplicity.
Bro, he's
that kick was crazy.
It's like
That's what I'm saying.
why is it over already? Like, why? I need you to cash that check. Yeah, that's phenomenal. Did I hear Orlando? Oh, snap. Yes. Voxy. Yes. You did hear Orlando. He's out there. I gotta be out there. I already have his contact, so we've been already talking, you know what I'm saying? So I was what I love about Arsenzo is he always has this like insane approach to just like being like, all right, I got this sample, and he said, they not trying to pay me. Nah, bro, we got to get you paid, bro. We got to get you paid, brother. We got to get you paid. I'm sorry. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to Arsenzo for the one time. Holding it down, guys. We have been listening to some of the most craziest joints tonight. And I think what's so sick is is everybody that you've been hearing. Everybody been hearing. Shout out to the Mango. He says he does it for the love of the music. Exactly, bro. That's why you a GOAT, man. That's why you a GOAT. But yeah, bro, we've been listening to Skip the Line Q slots. And we have a handful remaining if you want to skip the line and get your joint played right now at this very moment. We only have 5 skips remaining to be able to play. If you want to do it, tap in. Highly suggest you to skip the line. And so up next, we have the one and the only James Alpha Fox. And he says here, end quote, "Hi, got this flip I've been working on. Would love your input and critique. Kind of rough mix right now. Not sure if I put these on a project or put them out as a single. Thanks again. Keep up the good gems and inspo." That's what I like to hear. Appreciate you, man. Let's see what's going on here. Alpha Fox, let's go. Here we go. Here's to see what's going on with this.
Simmer, who got the keys to my blood clot? Bimmer, big time driller.
Dim Simmer, who got the keys to my blood clot? Bimmer, big time driller. Big time driller. Big time driller.
Dim Simmer, who got the keys to my blood clot? Bimmer, big time driller. 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 Big time.
You are now tuned in to Makers Radio, best in the world. If you don't know, now you know. No.
I've heard a lot of things in my lifetime, but that was an incredible experience. That
I got 2 words.
I got 2 words.
I got 2 words.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was disgusting.
Yeah.
That was disgusting. Fuck. Yo, yes.
Yo, that was. That's crazy. I was like, yo, that's phenomenal. Alpha Fox says here in quote, "I got inspired watching you cook one day and made that." That's incredible. I'm glad that that's what happened from watching me. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like that was. I felt like that, bro. That was so good. I felt like I made that. That was crazy. Like, I literally just cut my mic off. I was like, you know what it made me think of? You ever seen like an older generation of producers listen to music and they just like, that's what I felt like. I felt like that. I was like, God,
blood pressure high for some reason.
Sheesh. He said, "What?" Alpha Fox says, "What should I do with that? Drop.
Get that the fuck off your hard drive, bro.
Take it off your hard drive and put it out, please." Yeah, honestly, if you really want to go crazy with it, take somebody from the Makers Club and like have them take the same vocal and just boop.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
Do it.
Just literally get someone else to cover the vocal and you'll, yeah. It's my first day. It's my first day here. Dude, I'm trying to tell you. Low key, Alpha Fox, I'm going to give you a crazy thought. Matter of fact, are you a part of the Makers Club? I need to make sure. If you are, I need you and Arsenzo to do something together. I need the collage of two producer worlds. Like, he just joined yesterday. That's what I like to hear. Golly, what is wrong with me?
Oh, you know what? I got an idea for you.
What's up?
Make a bunch of reels, TikToks, and fucking tag Lil Sims. Show
Tag-
that bitch. That shit is cold.
Tag Lil Sims, bro.
She might want to put it out with you. No.
Yeah, honestly.
No, shoot your shot.
Honestly, shoot your shot. I might actually, you know what? If you're down, because I was thinking like, what would be a cool because I want to take this and possibly post it on like the Makers, because I have a Makers Instagram page. Hold on, I've not posted anything outside of just me having a letter Q drop on me, so this would be perfect timing.
And my homie literally just got hit up by Lil Sims from Instagram, from a track that she heard of hers on Instagram. That's what I'm saying. Anything's possible. Put your shit out on Instagram, TikTok, wherever the fuck you are.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
I'm not that old.
Listen.
I'm not that old, but
Listen, we need to start taking these joints. I just I don't know exactly what to post with the videos, but I do know I want to take y'all joints and put it on the videos. I don't want to have me, of course, playing it, but I think there's something a lot bigger than me in my face being shown on the video at this point. So I probably just take what I just experienced and just put that out, listen to Alpha Fox. That was transcending. That was beautiful. And then we'll tag Lil Sims. Yeah. Shout out, brethren. All right, brother. We got one lap remaining. Dacky up next, and he says here in quote. Says here in quote, no words, but he is in the chat. How do I add my sample flip on the Makers? Bro, make a video, drop it in the Discord. If you have videos, upload the actual video to the Discord so I can take those and drop it in the Instagram. I'm gonna add a few words. Yeah, man. So let's go, Dacky. Let's go for the one time. He has a submission for us. Let's see what's going on. The Same Road by Dacky. Yeah. We are not sponsored by that person, okay? Let me go ahead and take that off, and then boop, here we go.
No, you don't speak my language. I can't convey my message. I'm trying, but I'm failing. Oh, no. I'm traveling the same road again. The sun is setting down. Will I make it home before the dawn? But who am I to say it? From a point of view, can you point at you? Can you point out the truth in a room full of people? That's the point of you. Sit down, enjoy the view. Look, this is pointless too, but I would die for you. Yeah, I would lie for you. No, I would die for you. And I would kill for you. But I'm just doing everything that I was brought here to do. Ever heard of more than the truth? Oh well, now you do. But I know that this is all you. Yeah, I would die for you. No, I would lie messages outdated. There's nothing left to say.
Where'd you find this?
Wow. That was transcending. That was phenomenal, bro. That's crazy. That what guys, what do you
All right. That was fucking incredible. I think that was the perfect. I don't know if this is on the album. That's the perfect outro.
Yeah.
That was the perfect outro to this vibe right here.
Yeah. It literally felt like this transcendental ending.
Someone said casually gave him a fucking symphony. That was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I had one note though. I did have one note. Daki, your voice is incredible. I love the vibrato. But for my own sake, I would want to hear a lot of your vocals nudge to the right. I feel like you are a little ahead of the beat. You're still not public. Man, what? Yeah. So nudge your vocals to the right a little bit. It feels like you're a little ahead of the beat. I love it. Do that. I promise you, that jump is gonna slap.
Yeah, that's good to go. That's fire.
Yeah, bro.
Mix is great.
That when the kick drum came in, that was divine. Like, yo. You just can't casually just be like, okay. he said, okay, guys. That's what it felt like. He's like, okay, I didn't say anything. And he said, I'm not even public. That's how you know, like, he's just killer. Like, that's great. That's phenomenal, bro. Yeah. I low key, like, I saw two things, and I love that, like, this sound and this style is starting to, I wouldn't say become just like norm. I don't want to use norm, but I do like that there's like a expectancy when you have this giant cinematicness to your voice. And you got that. You got that. And I want you to take away from this experience with Feedback Thursday that with your voice, you can basically shape an atmosphere to do something. And if the time aligns that it goes to that place that you're expecting to, just know your voice is already in that place. So you just need to step in it. Don't let whatever life throws at you be like, hey, like I can't that. No. Use your voice, sir. It's gonna solve a lot of your problems. Trust me. It will.
Layers.
Yes, sir. Those layers are gonna do wonders. Man, yeah. Literally, the last 3 submissions need to all work together.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That would be nuts.
Dude, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I be wanna. Come on. But nonetheless, y'all, we got one more set of submissions here. We got 10 free slots. We're gonna take a little bit of an intermission. If you have not taken a break, gotten yourself a snack, we maybe got a good like 20 something minutes left before we wrap this up completely. I love you guys so much. This has been incredible. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'm gonna be right back. Yes, grab yourself a snack. If you haven't stretched, if it's super late where you are, let me know. Where are you located right now on the planet? We are located in Florida at the moment with my main mans here, Sam Wise and Taylor Alford. Shout out to those guys. Absolutely being an incredible energy. We're going to be closing this thing up really soon. If you want to tap in and skip the line and have your joint played live here on the stream, this is literally the time and space to do it. We will be ending this a little bit on the earlier end because, you know, we trying to wrap up an album, you know what I'm saying? So we'll be right back in like 5-ish minutes. We'll tap back in and listen to the rest of the submissions as well. So be right back.
You are now tuned in to Makers Radio, the best in the world. If you don't know, now you know. No. You are now tuned in to Makers Radio, the best in the world. If you don't know, now you know.
Woo, woo, woo. We're back. How y'all feeling right now? We are live right now from the ones and only Makers FM. If y'all are enjoying this so far, drop a little emoji, drop a little location of where you're located. At this very moment, we are at the one and only space, the Makers FM spot, where we typically every single week just collaborate, cook up, and listen to people's music here on the live stream. And tonight has been an incredible stream with basically listening to some of the most insane music. Whoa! Okay? And I'm just super excited, super thankful for you guys that have submitted. We have basically listened to like 20 plus records from literally the dopest producers and artists in the world, okay? And it's incredible seeing like the connections being made. We just had a transcendent last couple of submissions for skipping the line. So if you still feel inclined to skip the line, please consider it. We have a site where you can access it if you want to, hop into the queue slots. It's not that bad to just skip the line. We got a good little 7-piece going on right now. 7-piece with a biscuit. With a biscuit. If you want to skip the line, now's the time. On a hotel running kind. Yeah. Skip the line. If you want to skip the line, now's the time. I should say that like on a rap. You know, like those old folks used to say, if you want to skip the line, now's the time. If you want to skip the line, now's the time. Woo. But yes, skip the line if you want. It is, it's only $14. We only got 7 spots left. And yeah, shout out to Siano. He said those words, so I was literally like, that actually rhymes. Not you being a rhymer, poet, didn't even know it. Yeah. So, yes, feedback queue slot. Skip the line if you want to have a spot. Aside from that, we about to get to it. We got about, I want to say 11 submissions remaining. We just had someone skip the line. So up next, we got the one and the only Lil RDG. And someone just donated. We got a donation tonight. That's incredible. Let's go. Clap it up. Up next, Lil RDG says here in quote, I produced this song. I'm the first person that raps, then my homie Lil Walk. That's his name, Lil Walk, W-O-K. I hope you guys like it. The song is on all streaming platforms. Okay, so we got the SoundCloud. Let's get what's going on. Donations, Dr. Umar John. Can someone drop that soundbite so I can use it? Just like we need to cut that check ASAP. Can I get that? ASAP. I need that. I need that. A sizzle.
We need to cut that check. Okay? Okay?
Yeah, drop it in the Discord. I'm gonna literally download it right now. Glenn Duncan, I hope I didn't miss anything. You missed a little bit. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's going on. Lil RDG, go to SoundCloud. Let's see what's popping.
Everyone has a favorite.
I don't go with those sponsorships, sir. All right. Shout out to Lil RDG for the one time. Man. Almost sneezed. I felt it. I felt it at like the pit of my chest. I was like, ugh! You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't need to just clench. You got to just let it go. But yeah, shout out to Lil RDG for the one time. Dope. I think it's really dope with what you got there, man. I think even specifically with the record, specifically that idea, something that I think would benefit for if this idea goes across again. I would recommend playing around with some of the sample usage, but I think for the idea that you got, I definitely felt some like, man, there's one artist at the tip of my tongue that has that kind of like, and y'all need to do any bad, and should have done any dad. I'm blanking on his name. It's a little bit of Uzi. It's a little bit of Uzi, a little bit of Nav, a little bit of Nav. I definitely got a little bit of that. Man, I'm curious to know, what are your inspos? What are you leaning into right now? What is your inspo right now? What got you into music? Because I'm a little curious, because he did say he produced it. He said, yeah, my friends sound like Lil Uzi. So that's your homie, Lil Walk. Okay. I see you. Yeah, man, y'all are leaning heavy into it. And I think something that specifically for this particular era of like sonics and sounds, you guys are definitely like in that lineage. And what I would highly recommend is definitely having a little bit of fun with the production. You know what I'm saying? Have fun with, playing with some pieces coming in and out, and like, have a little one. Oh, he said Playboy Cardi Travis. I did get a little bit of a Travis vibe there. Don Toliver is another one of his inspirations. Yeah, bro. I think one of the things I love about Playboy, Travis, and Don Toliver, all those guys are by far the most detailed when it comes to like inspirations. Like, they love listening to lots of records. I'll tell you, like what's a crazy correlation is like, and you wouldn't even think it, like progressive rock from like the 70s to like this era now is like so in the same lineage. Very gritty, very edgy. And even Travis started off his record with a Gentle Giant sample. So you wouldn't have like Travis Scott if a lot of his sound wasn't like, utilizing these samples, these rock samples, and then blending like these synths together. So I would highly advise checking out like just peep like any of the samples that he's used from like the last couple of years. There's some insane production as well. What's his name? That does like all of the synth bass work. Mike Dean is crazy. I mean, super crazy. He said Binks. Yeah, Benny X, bro. What? Yeah, Benny X. Benny X is crazy. Metro Boomin, Kanye, and Pierre. Yeah, Mike Dean is crazy. Yeah, all those guys by far are just nuts. And a lot of the classic like records all reference something from like a past era of music. So listen to those classic records, bro. It'll definitely open up your ear for trying different things production wise. And Lil RDG, we're rooting for you, brother. We're rooting for you. So up next, we have the one and the only River. And River says here in quote, did the beat and first verse on this one. Shout out to my boy. Cue the music for the vocals, and on the hook in the second verse. Hope you think it's a smash. Just heat checking the unreleased. Okay, let's go. The Way You Move by Rick Valentino. Okay.
It's the way you move. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. Yeah. Yeah. It's the way you move. Come up to my space and you gon' stay consumed. Seat up on my face, I gotta taste, it's true. Got me in the days, I love the way you move. It's the way you move, it's the way you move. Come up to my space and you gon' stay consumed. Seat up on my face, I gotta taste, it's true. Got me in the days, I love the way you move. It's the way you move.
Know that I've been testing your patience. You think I'm so foul, calling me flagrant. I'm so used to being this complacent. You ain't used to being on the wait list. It don't help that I'm flirtatious, and you wanna pull up to my location. See you calling, I'm half the vibration. We been spending time on conversation. I put you some records you been keeping in rotation. Hit your line consistent, I ain't mean to keep you waiting. No, we hitting highs, hitting lows. Fluctuating, shooting star, let me to your space. Girl got me invaded. Baby, you my ace of spades. Love the way your body moving special ways. Every time I see you, I be acting like I'm unfazed. I be amazed by the way you move, the way you move.
It's the way you move. Come up to my space and you gon' stay consumed. Seat up on my face, I gotta taste, it's true. Got me in the days, I love the way you move. It's the way you move, it's the way you move. Come up to my space and you gon' stay consumed. Seat up on my face, I gotta taste, it's true. Got me in the days, I love the way you move. It's the way you move.
Girl, the way you move like acrobat on Hall of Fame. And I know you cute, I see the laugh when I speak game. But I showed you I've been bruised, so I don't seem to be unfazed. I just hope to hold the truth so we could be on the same page. And she ain't pricey, and it's so ironic, cause my baby, she a dime piece. No, she drive me crazy like an Uber or some psyches. Plus she hella wavy, it remind me of a Pisces. Oh, she so exciting, yeah. Assalamu alaikum to your queen. Got you contemplating who you king. Ooh, your last was hella trashing on your back, but I can give you finer things. And I should probably break up all the flings. I'm good, sorry, made of my beliefs. Ooh, they sad, but it's too bad. I live and laugh for stepping back like hard and be. It's easier this way, and I know you feel the same. I could peep they hate, I could see just how they gaze. But I don't really give a damn about what they say, cause I've been feeling like the man about how you sway.
It's the way you move. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. Yeah. It's the way you move.
Phenomenal. The way you move, man. That is. He said that was a rough.
What's rough about that?
He said that's a rough mix. Bro, you know something interesting? I notice whenever anybody says rough mix, usually it's just you got to turn the whole thing up.
That's it.
It's usually it. Yeah, that was phenomenal. He floating with those vocals in the production, right? Yeah, the chords are crazy. I don't know why I thought about Amine when
Big Amine, Code of the Friend.
Yeah, Code of the Friend kind of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounded phenomenal, bro. I think you should just drop it. You should just drop that mug, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my gosh, that's a big banger, especially towards the end. It reminded me of a buddy we have. His name is Prolific. Shout out to RJ for the one time. That's our guy. That's our guy. Okay, so Sam Wise, he works with him. So phenomenal work, bro. Absolutely phenomenal. Oh, Voxy says here in quote, wonderful to be here. I really appreciate your work on this platform. I typically use Ableton, but I made this beat during my Logic days. Thank you. No problem. Let's go. We're almost there. All right. Let's rock it. Voxy. Oh, wait a second. That was dirty. What is wrong with you? This was by Voxy B.
Okay.
Voxy said, I'm gonna just kind of drop a little heater heater. Yeah, that modulation, that magnetic tape kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy. Not hold on. Y'all, I hope y'all didn't know this, but I can like zoom in on this camera. I could just hold on. Let me just make sure I do this right. Yeah. He's just eating the peach right now. He's going. Look at the extra zoom in. So shout out to Voxy B. That was phenomenal. She said, typically use Ableton, but I made this beat during my Logic days. So my gosh, I'm curious to know what the Ableton days sound like right now. My God. That's just absurd. We have 7 remaining, guys. 7 remaining. 7 remaining. Up next, we got Conafin. I want to say Conafin. That's Conafin. Yeah. Okay. Conafin says here in quote, "Nah, just wanted to say thanks for doing these and creating a space to help makers grow." Exactly. Conafin, let's go. I'm curious to see what you got for us. Conafin, acquisition of pistachios. That's the name of the track. That's the name of the track. This shit is going on. Uh-oh.
Acquiring. There are 4 basic methods of acquiring. Buying, receiving, as a gift, and stealing.
Damn.
Shout out to Conafan. Someone said I have the urge to sell narcotics hearing this. I'm of course a law-abiding citizen. Yeah, that's phenomenal. Of course I'm a law-abiding citizen and would never do such, but it does make you have the urge to sell narcotics at the exact same time. You can do both. You can do both of them. You can do both. You can do both. You can be you can be a law-abiding citizen. You can do both. Okay. You just got to go ahead and cash that check for the one time. Okay.
I need to cut that check. Okay.
ASAP. Shout out to Conafan. I'm gonna call him. Hold on. I gotta call him back. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna answer and be like, yo, I'm live on the stream. Yo, cuz.
Are you on stream, bro?
I'm on stream right now with the homies.
Yeah.
Oh, what up, y'all?
Yo, this is Taylor Alford.
What's up, man?
Insane producer. This is Insane writer. His name is Joshua, aka Wahid.
Oh, nice. Nice
And
to
it's-
meet you, brother.
Yeah. And this is Sam Wise.
Yeah.
My guy. Big blessings.
Oh,
he went silent.
You went silent. We can't hear you.
Oh, shit. Yo, I'm in this motherfucking loud ass spot, nigga.
Yo, see, I'm in the session right now. Is it a lockdown session?
I'm live right now on the stream.
Oh, bet, yo. So me and Leah were wondering if you wanted to cook up tonight.
Tonight? Well, I mean, I'm locked in right now trying to finish up this Iman album, but you can pull up.
Oh, okay.
We only mixing.
We only just mixing right now, so if you want to try and make something from scratch, we here.
All right. You said you want to make something from scratch?
Pull up. Pull up.
You said pull up?
Yeah, pull up.
All right, man. I'm gonna right back.
Easy. All right.
I'm gonna let you know when we on the way.
All right, let me know.
All right, yeah.
Peace.
That's a multi-dimensional conversation.
There's a lot happening right there. But he's also insane. Like, he's insane. And it's gonna be dope because we can play him the new stuff.
I recognize his face.
We did a record together. It's called Wilt. That's him. That's the homie. That's the homie Wahid, y'all. That was who y'all just heard. Boop, boop, boop. Kona fan, we appreciate you submitting, Doc. That was incredible. It definitely made me want to hop on the keys, so that was crazy. Up next, we got the one and only Crash X Fleet. Let's get it. He says, in quote, "What up, y'all? Not sure if I shared this, but it's a beat from GarageBand Mobile Vault. It's an untitled song, and I have no idea what to name it. Feel free to share title suggestions and other feedback. Peace times 5. Let's go. We are going to be giving you some suggestions. Let's get to it. Shout out to Crash for the one time. That was crazy. On the iPhone, you said the GarageBand Vault specifically on the iPhone. Okay. I'm rocking with it, Doc. Let's go. Shout out to Crash for the one time. That was sick, man. Has that popped up on any drops? Have you put that on any ideas for a project? Like what comes to mind for you? Because that's definitely a funky joint. You know, I got the camera on you, Sam.
You got any names?
Any names? Any names?
I got a couple names.
He's got a couple names, y'all.
But maybe we should all say one word, and then that's like the name, like the. I'll start.
Exuberant. Okay. Taylor, how about you?
I'm so terrible at names. However, when I hear music, I think of colors. Yup. That felt like
okay, that's not the color I thought it was. Exuberant pink.
Exuberant pink. That was like an eclipse.
Exuberant pink.
Eclipse. Exuberant pink eclipse. That's incredible. That I think you need to write that down, Crash. I think you need to write that down, and I think specifically you need to look at that name, right, and like put it on a wall. Put it on the wall and like look at it and listen to that joint and just stare at it. Just stare. And I think the longer that you stare, the more you're gonna be like, yeah, I see the. Because that's one of the things when it comes to music. Put it on a wall. Yes, put it on a wall. Exuberant pink eclipse. Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm actually kind of curious to see what would happen if I just threw that in the generator real quick. Let me just see what happens. Exuberant pink. Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck.
Exuberant. I'm gonna just put that in. Exuberant.
Yeah, spell exuberant though.
Exuberant pink eclipse. Yep. I'm gonna just.
Can you see that?
Nah, they can't see that. I'm gonna pop the picture up in a second. I'm gonna just.
Oh, that's tough.
That's
exactly what it looks like.
Holy shit.
Yep, this is it. Yeah.
That looks like
an eye. It looks like an eye.
That third one. That's
Exuberant pink eclipse. I don't know why this makes me think of like Miguel.
It does, but also it makes me think of
Macintosh. That's crazy too.
Jackson Pollock. Okay.
Yeah, it just makes me think of this. That's what it makes me think of. So, Crash. I hope that makes sense. Shout out to Crash next week for the one time. All right, family, we got precisely 5 remaining. I know. It's okay. But we got 5 remaining. It's going to be all right. Posting daily beats on this channel. Shout out. Okay, Beats with a Z by Zoe. And he says, posting daily beats on the channel. So let's go straight to YouTube. See what's going on. Yo, I love this photo. Let's go.
Hey, welcome to the club.
Damn.
I had to throw that on there. That was fun. I was like, the beat. Listen, whenever I hear a beat that makes me want to play keys, that's how you know it's a really good one for sure. So shout out to Beats by Zoe. He said posting beats daily. So there's more than that one actually. It's funny because it makes me think like, all right, let's see here. Oh man, 19 hours ago. So you okay? We down in the beginning. You out here start. There we go. That's what I like to see. I want to see more of them. Got to see more of them. My curious question is, if this is your profile photo, right? Who is Zoe and who is this? I got questions. I got questions that need answers. But shout out to Beats by Zoe. Appreciate you submitting, dog. That track was crazy. Up next, we have Vashia. Says here in quote, "You've been a huge inspiration to me lately. Appreciate these streams and the hype I get on my previous submissions. Quite the time to be alive." Let's go, Vashia. Photo choice is bold, no cap. I don't know. Who is that person? Who is Zoe and who is the person in the picture? Because I don't think all three of those gentlemen is Zoe. That's what I know. Rhyming accidentally. Let's go. Vashia, Ocean of Thoughts. Shout out to Vashia for the one time. I love the switch ups. I love the sound design. It made me want to get on my piano and solo. Definitely a whole journey, bro. And I'm appreciating how everybody is definitely meeting this like cassette vaporwave. Everybody's on this magnetic tape wave. So keep making it more mangled, guys. This is incredible. We got 3 of them remaining, y'all. Eimer and Ladu. Okay, let's go ahead. Yo, Kaelin, new demo. Unsure about the structure on this one. By my side, let's rock it. Let's rock it, power. Notion. Where you go, Shun? I don't know why I thought about that. You are the creator. Let's go.
Came a long way from did it for my own sake. Keeping track, got my mind racing a little too much, and now it's all vague. Why did I do it for your sake? Oh, say. I don't know. I don't know what to say. You're so invaluable to me. Whole time I rock with you. Whole time I rock with you. You're not impossible to please. I know just what to do. I want to do it when my cold pen. No, I'm not even noticed. No, I'm all in from the jump. And I told you,
Damn.
I'll do anything that you want. 'Cause I'm all
Damn.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Too much on if I lost this, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do. If I lost this, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do.
Shout out to Notion for the one time. My God. Hey, yo. You need to drop that.
What the hell?
He said, unsure about the structure. You need to lean into that because
the structure.
that, bro,
That song's done.
that's finished. That's high key completed.
It's crazy.
Not low key. That's high key could be. He said unsure.
Very much done.
Like, I don't know exactly what you're unsure about, but that one feels like something you would play at a show. Feels like it's finished for a project. Feel like I would hear it in something.
The mix is done too.
Bro,
the mix is crazy. We just cranked it.
I got a subwoofer in this room, and the room was like, that was crazy.
I love how you place the vocals. I love the simplicity of the vocals and how tasteful the harmonies were.
Yeah.
Like, I love when it's like one vocal.
Yeah.
And then when the harmonies come in, it's so special because a lot of people, I used to do this all the time. We just layer, which is cool, but then it's like,
it's too many layers.
It's not special. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. You're very tasteful with your choices, sir. So I just recommend putting it out in the way that you have it. Maybe you want to do a little loosen, make sure it's not too crazy in the ears, but for what it sounds like in this room, this is perfect. That's one of the first times I've like really looked at something like, you don't need to, don't overthink that. You got it. You have the sauce. Okay. So shout out to Notion for the one time. 2 remaining. Louis C is up next. He actually has a submission for us. 3 remaining. Yes, we got one more as well. Sam Wise got some for us. How does this track make you feel? By Louis C. He says, and what can I do? What can I add to it instrumentally? ABU coming soon. Okay. ABU, I guess it's a project he's working on. Let's go. Let's rock it. Let's go. We're almost there. That's a really great ending. Shout out to Louis C for the one time. You specifically said, what could you add to it instrumentally? Man, you're already feeling a lot of the sonics that feel great. I do think so. Idea. Get yourself a melody on there. Put a melody somewhere at that. Once that part adds, you got to have some sort of like bright, some like on top of it that twinkles it a little bit, because you're already hitting all the harmonies of like your sounds are insane. I just burped. That was crazy. But yeah, I would honestly recommend having some sort of twinkly element that's on top of it. And don't be afraid to push any of your sounds, man. You right there. Like sonically, everything is pretty much feeding on this like kind of like atmospheric, kind of like homeness. And a lot of your sounds have this very warm kind of like, it feels like AC. It feels like warm AC in like the cold. That's the best way I could describe your blanket of sound. So that's what it made me feel. It made me feel like I was being like held during the winter. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Louis C for the one time. And up next, we got the one and only Ciano. And he says here in quote, he said, today I posted a content for one of my songs, Revive, featuring Maya for my EP Renewal. It's a process. This footage was filmed on my iPhone when I went up hiking with my best friend in Connecticut. Hiking is a hobby him and I have been doing for the past few years. He helped me film some of these shots a couple months ago. This was my first time at his hiking spot. My friend had no idea what the song sounded like before filming this with me. I only told him about specific shots I needed him, and I also filmed whatever else looked cool in the moment. Maya filmed her shots, and they were planned between her and I. She filmed at a Christian camp with her family on vacation last month. Her and I planned our scenery and colors before filming: blues, greens, yellows. I started editing the footage on my Final Cut X on my computer and finished editing the text on the CapCut editor on TikTok for free on my phone afterwards, because I didn't want to pay the subscription for CapCut Pro. I understand that 100%, bro. For the people who are watching the stream right now, this project is now available to pre-order and pre-save on Bandcamp and streaming, either through the links under the hashtag releases tab in the Makers Club Discord. Tap in with that. He did put out a pre-order for this under the releases tab, or you can find it in his bio at Ciano. On all my socials, dropping on my birthday, Tuesday, July 22nd. Let's go, bud. Let's see here. We got an IG reel. Let's get it. What does Revive mean?
When my strength is running low, you supply me. And when I wanna hide away, still you find me. You are the source, we revive, yeah. You revive, you are the source, we revive. When my strength is running low, you supply me. And when I wanna hide away, still you find me. You are the source, we revive, yeah. You revive, you are the source, we revive,
Shout out to Ciano, bro. I'm proud of you, bro. You've been making some great strides with like not only just creating content, but like I'm seeing your story. I'm seeing you, and I love the fact that you are outside of the studio. What? We got Ciano outside of the studio before GTA 6. Okay, this is incredible. Incredible. That's how you know this is a great year. This is a great time to be creating and dropping something. Ciano, I'm excited about this EP. I got a chance to get a pre-look into it before it drops, and I can definitely say, as many consultations as we've had, like I'm excited to see where this project goes for you, man. And as well, shout out to Maya for the one time dropping the little feature for the video as well. She popped up. She was like, "Hey, I'm about to go and run this for the one time." So beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. I'm very excited. Y'all go ahead and pre-order this joint. It's great. It's great music. And second to last, we got Unorthodox. Says here in quote, wanted to release something unreleased. Very experimental. Hope you guys enjoy. Unorthodox, let's see what's going on here. Let's rock it.
Mom says you won't say what happened. Someone say something?
Someone always says something!
Well, tell me what happened.
It's none of your business!
You took my day with Mom, so it is my business.
I heard Jack Will talking about me behind my back. He said he'd kill himself if he looked like me.
Jack Will? Isn't he the nice one?
There are no nice ones!
You are now tuned in to Makers Radio, best in the world. If you don't know, now you know. No.
Family, we got one more. Shout out to Unorthodox for the one time. Shout out to everybody that submitted tonight. Shout out to everybody that has been a part of today's Feedback Thursday. It's been insane. And yo, we got one more. A special one from the main man, the main mango man, right here.
From the mango.
Straight from the mango. Shout out to Unorthodox for submitting that. I love how experimental that was. I love how you went down the like Afrobeat log drum amapiano like vibe. But I love that like you took it in a direction that's like the mango mangler. The mango mangler. You know, man. But
extra to see mango.
yeah. So absolutely phenomenal, Unorthodox. I love what you did, and I definitely think you need to drop it. I think you need to put it out. I think you need to drop it. Okay, drop it. Yeah, bro. I appreciate everybody that submitted tonight for today's Feedback Thursday. This is one of the best ones we've had in a while. And with that being said, we got one last one by our main man, Sam Wise here. He actually dropped it here on my phone. I wanted to be able to pull it up before we head on out.
There it is.
Glimmer, yes.
One time, let me in my notes. So I have a project coming out in August called Solstice. And I just got this this is almost done. There's tweaks that no one's gonna hear except for me be done to it mix wise, but yeah, this is actually perfect. This is right after he did the little Afrobeat. I don't even know what you call this. This is like, yeah, y'all see. It's me. This is my friend the Adonai and I on the track.
Let's go. This is exclusive, everybody. Let's get it. Give it up for the Sam Wise and Adonai. Makers FM.
You are now tuned in to Makers Radio, the best in the world. If you don't know, now you know. No.
Wow, bro. You just gave us a way out of no way. Oh my gosh, that was phenomenal, bro. Sam.
When is this one dropping?
Yeah,
Thanks for asking. Talk to the label.
Talk to the label.
Because I don't know.
We don't. Jeez, bro. That was absolutely phenomenal, dog. I'm flabbergasted. That is amazing. Who produced that record?
That was myself and this dude Esper.
Esther?
Esper.
Oh wow.
He usually does EDM, so
that's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. You guys
No, but it's coming by like first week of August.
First week of August
for sure. I'm figuring that out this week. I'm literally like, please, when is the soonest we can drop this?
Yeah, that's for sure a summer bomb for sure, man. And guys, I just want to say I appreciate everybody that is tuned in today live on the stream for Feedback Thursday. I appreciate everyone that is not only just partaking in the Feedback Thursday, but man, this has been one insane stream, track after track, stuff after stuff. I hope you feel inspired to create. I hope you feel inspired to not only just transform something about the way that you create from the stream and apply it to what you're doing. Anything from this space is intended to be able to make what you do better and transform the renewing of your mind through creating. You know what I'm saying? We only have that ability to create, conceptualize, and create the things that we are, gifted to create here. So with that being said, I just want to say thank you to our two friends, our two incredible producer homies here, Taylor Alfred, Sam Wise. Definitely don't let this be the last time y'all hop on a stream, because this has been insane. And
we're gonna be back. Man.
And as well, I did give you guys access to the Makers Club. So if y'all get curious, just hit that link in the Discord. So they'll definitely be popping up. You'll be seeing those names pop up a lot very soon in the future. And for anybody that copped something from the store, if you copped a Q slot for the very first time and you don't know what the Makers Club is, it's comprised of literally over 3,000 producers right now that are all in the space of believing that we can create whatever we think, desire, because our gift is in this. You know what I'm saying? So very thankful for you guys. Alpha Fox, I'll definitely have to hit you up on the DMs. Guys, I love you guys so much. I hope you guys had a wonderful, not only just a wonderful night, but I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'll be back literally next week on Monday to literally cook up, create, and talk amongst you guys just to do it again. So I love y'all so much. And if you have never tapped in before, just know the Makers FM is a space to be able to get what you need creatively out to the world, because your gift deserves that. And if you haven't heard it, this is literally the stream to do that. Plus, if you want to watch this whole thing back, it's up on YouTube. Literally, we streamed to Twitter, aka formerly known as Twitter, X, and Twitch. We had over 300 viewers tonight, and I'm just super thankful for you guys. Sam Wise, Taylor Alfred, Kaelin Ellis, Makers Club, Makers FM. We are outie. Love y'all.
About to drop a free sample pack for y'all.
Free sample pack is coming from Sam Wise and the Makers Club, y'all. I love y'all so much. Good night.
Makers Radio, the best in the world. If you don't know, now you know. No.